Hola amigos, welcome back. My name is Dalia Ceja and today I'll be making my decadent homemade sweetbread pudding topped off with our own Ceja chocolate sauce infused with our Cabernet wine. So a little bit of history about bread pudding. Bread pudding has very deep roots and dates back centuries across cultures. It evolved as a use for stale bread or bread crumbs, which cooks created into sweet or savory dishes. This recipe calls for 3 cups of cubed sourdough bread, 2 cups of milk, 2 cups of granulated sugar, 1 cup of brown sugar, 1 cup of chopped pecans, 5 eggs, 2 tablespoons of vanilla extract, and lastly 1/4 cup of unsalted butter. So this recipe serves about 6 to 8 people. I'm going to start by cutting the sourdough bread in half and cutting it into small cubes. And I'm keeping up with old traditions, so I'm using 2-day-old bread. Now I'm going to mix the wet ingredients and let the bread soak in the mixture for 10 minutes, and then I'm going to preheat the oven to 350 degrees. As the bread is soaking and the oven's preheating, I'm going to make the topping for the bread pudding, which is candied pecans. I decided to use pecans, but you can really use any nut you'd like. I think almonds or walnuts would work just as well. And I'm going to mix the pecans with 1/4 cup of melted butter and 1 cup of brown sugar. The bread's done soaking. All that's left to do now is to put the bread and the topping in the ovenware and bake it at 350 degrees for 30 to 40 minutes or until it's set. I chose 2 different types of ovenware, one family style and these 3 ramekins for a fancier presentation. The bread pudding's done. It took 40 minutes to cook and I set it to cool outside for 10 minutes. As you can see, I already plated it and garnished it with fresh raspberries and blueberries. And the last thing I'm going to want to do is to garnish it with our homemade custom Ceja chocolate sauce infused with our Cabernet wine. And a little bit about this chocolate sauce. A local chocolatier in downtown Napa makes it, Annette's Chocolate, and it's available both online and at our downtown tasting salon in Napa. Most appropriately, I decided to pair this dish with our Ceja 2006 Napa Valley Cabernet Sauvignon. It's a bigger, fuller-bodied wine, concentrations in the black fruit, so I get a lot of blackberry, chocolate characteristics to it. And we made a fairly limited production, only about 500 cases, and it's all estate-grown fruit from the Napa Valley off the Silverado Trail. And I know this will be a perfect complement to the chocolate sauce and to the bread pudding. Last but not least, all that's left to do is to drizzle the chocolate sauce over the bread pudding. But before I do that, I just want to let you know to refrigerate this bottle after you open it. I can't wait to try the bread pudding and the Cabernet wine together. And remember, think twice before you throw away that stale hard bread because there is endless possibilities to what you can make. Well, thank you so much for watching. Until the next time. Salud!